Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting back into where we left off, following Junah to the church. Even though I don't have such sparkly eyes.
Let's go.
Rella's inside the church. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's see. What's she doing? Hi, Hulkenberg.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Junah.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is.
Obviously.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Junah. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
Stole it.
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Lore for this game, healing.
Pardon the late
Curse is
introduction.
curse. Nice.
I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous
I mean,
snake
she's
responsible.
lying.
Then,
Which I'm
surely
actually...
the man who penned this was Luis.
It
Look,
was.
what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment.
Oh.
That was what scared me.
God, we are tiny.
Rella.
I get
I'm
they're
a bit
like
relieved.
standing on things.
I heard
We are
rumors
doing
Luis had
dinky.
swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Junah. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life
Juani.
is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No!
That's cute.
Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring.
So we have to
As long
find
as
the
the magic
spell's
source continues to exist, the effects
is
will never
Louise.
fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this.
Couldn't we poison him?
This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Okay.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? please, keep Junah safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Junah is welcome here,
we just
so
get an
stop by
upgrade to our
anytime you
church?
like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Not impossible. We just have to kill Luis.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Not
Plenty of
necessarily
assassins have come
impossible.
for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what.
Aye aye.
The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
Not anything we can do besides
I'm
that.
pooped
We're
from
out
all
of
this
bounties
brainstorming.
for a while.
I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Stay in the runner. Away from
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
room. It's outside.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Naturally.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic
Our gauntlet runner's
levitating.
gonna fucking
And then
fly at
when
one
you
point.
come with this teleportation, made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it.
If we can
Afraid
fly,
of
we
failure.
eliminate like any
You and
risk.
the rest of our merry band are
Basically.
risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been.
And with the time
If
we have
we
until the
want
next
to see
task,
new
we're probably-
horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Sounds awesome. Party formation. Reserve members gain less experience.
So?
I don't know who to take out. Because I had a thought. Heisme, we should give him this.
I see.
Hear me out. Night Proclamation
This
with
right here.
a,
All right.
and we need some things and stuff.
I'm counting
Give
on you.
him
Of
Night
course.
Proclamation. If we have him learn it as a skill and use it as his taunt, because he has the highest agility of everyone and the highest dodge chance.
Steady effort is key.
No. But I figure
That is.
we keep going. Not gonna details. Because yeah, we have like increased evasion boosters and whatnot. All of this, right? May one hit. Jesus, this thing has 2 May one hit kills. It does. This thing also looks very cool. It's such a cool archetype. Okay. And now we're starting from scratch again, I guess. Rest up for tomorrow. Okay? Like,
All right.
because I remember reading that this does give a luck boost occasionally, but I guess not. Alright, well, we'll get the XP for it, I guess. Alright, into the wall we go.
Sure.
But I don't think we can do anything else. It's one of those locked moments.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake.
Maybe we
once
shouldn't
we're
be
back
talking
tomorrow. I'll
aloud
sneak the
next to the
formula back
others that
into
are most
Luis's
definitely
room,
sleeping.
even if he suspected
Actually, no,
us.
Hulkenberg
He'd never
probably
work
can't
out
be
that we
woken
got
up.
to the
Never mind.
capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how
Dude, her hair is
exhausted I
long.
am.
What
and
the
you
hell?
personally saved me from danger back there.
I get we've seen it, like, very
I'm
often.
terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Oh, okay. Ooh, what's this?
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create,
What if
and
Luis
all
is
are
making
free
war,
to
tried to break
embrace
the king's
those
magic?
creations.
And that's
This
why
culture's
Moor's trapped.
influence
Not
spreads
because of the
throughout
king,
the
but because of
world.
Luis.
It is even said that a
Makes sense.
song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Ah, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe.
It's reminiscent
we
of the
Midia,
Vietnam era when there were so
we were
many
all
like
liars,
anti-war and
Everyone
protest
told
songs.
us
Sure,
we were
it didn't end it,
inherently
but there was like
worthless.
such a large group
Just a
of
fact
that
of our
movement
birth.
and like
So
disdain
I learned
for
some
sending
glamours
people
to make
overseas. It's
myself
really
at least
interesting. It's an interesting
look
time period
valuable.
in
This
United States
form.
history, at least.
It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Aw.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What do you mean the Gauntlet Runner disappeared?
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Across the
To
sea, right?
recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctipex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido!
Traitor Luis in second.
Furthermore,
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man. Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one
yeah.
in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, no.
Glitzy. That's a good word. Glitzy. What does glitzy mean?
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Glitzy. Ostentaneously attractive, often used for superficial glamour. That's funny. That's a good word. I like that.
And that's the bell.
Is that fucker wearing a belt? Like, what are you wearing on your head? That's some starry dude, right? But normally they wear like the cage trap things on their faces,
First
right?
of all,
I guess it doesn't have to be
congratulations
just
to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Junah this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
Okay.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage.
What in the fuck is she wearing? Okay, yeah, sure.
The lovely Lady Junah!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place
robbing
in God's hands.
Bribes of
May
their
all
items.
our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Alderbury will begin the festivities for the Autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Junah will be dedicating a ceremonial song.
Absurd.
You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Very wrong. Now, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Alderbury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Junah, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Naturally. Let's go.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, but he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden
Well,
his
obviously,
death.
but how?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your
We're getting
task
something
is to
to
obtain a
bypass
certain
king
divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Draco Dios. The Draco implies something
Am I gonna
to do
fight a
with
fucking
dragons,
dragon?
I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should we fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Don't know.
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Sure. Sure enough. Why not?
All right.
Hi there.
Well.
Glory.
Well, to the tavern we go, I guess. Let's go in there next anyway, even if that guy didn't give me anything proper.
I'm just incredulous.
Starty.
Hey, listen.
Anyone with a mask that's like visibly off? Actually, have you seen?
Huh? Huh?
Boat to an
Okay,
island.
so... Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
Ask the right person, it seems. Well, naturally, probably should always. Hello.
Okay. You see. Then...
Wonderful.
Oi! Oi! Right then.
He better be here. I don't want to go on another goose chase, man.
What is it?
Wonder if I could be one of them.
Looking for a Starty man.
Wonderful.
With...
Young man! Young man!
Now what am I to do?
Hi, Nurse. What are you doing here?
Well,
What's up?
eh?
I want to go talk to Nurse first.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
Hello, Mr.
He's
Candidate.
in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
Ignore the
I
fact
know
we
much
have
about
Junah
divine
with us.
relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened. The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing.
Makes sense.
With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different. To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios. The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We never.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word.
So we need to fly,
it's
is
no
what I'm
place
hearing.
for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Good to know.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
It's probably a matter
His words reminded me.
Yeah.
Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves. Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
All right, nurse. We're turning the gauntlet runner into a boat.
You worried about Lady Junah? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Oh my god.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
This is more than a bit.
Why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmilend, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
We are.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Junah. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
No, not at all.
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
And rust bucket? By golly.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
Just trying to suss us out.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okie dokie. I want to go to a weapon shop real quick. Most things I've never been to the one here. I guess that's why Neris is there. Let's get our magic too.
Now what am I to do?
Can I just go to the podium?
Hang on.
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Look at that! Besides...
Can't see the tiny face.
She's in...
Thank you. Really not much for being top 20, is it?
Now what am
It's
I
free,
to do?
isn't it? What are you?
That's you, look.
Some extra money.
All right then.
Okay. End of the street is the weapon shops, which we've never been to here. And we're getting discounts. Is it idle stay? That'd be better.
Okay.
But it's not, right? No, metal
For
stay.
your pun.
Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze.
Now then.
Alright. Let's see. A sailor's sword. Halberd. Mace said to bring its owners good luck. Ninja. We're about to spend a lot of money.
Indeed.
Oh.
But, and then I want this just because it's here. Yeah, that too. Armor-wise, we've always been chilling. We don't need to go check armor. Ooh, magic though.
Thank you kindly.
Magic is important. Hello.
Ah, you've come.
No, not necessarily. I want a bunch of these. A bunch of these too. Don't really need those. Don't really need those either. Desire Song, increase attack. Cool. Alright, let's bounce.
Thank you kindly.
Wonderful.
For that, now what am I to do?
Well met, eh?
We're good enough.
Ready to depart?
Good. And then one more to the
Virga
big
Island
island.
is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is. Oh,
Parents are right. Pain. Miguel? It's 4 days. 4 days, 3 nights.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Alrighty. Well, good old sea runner. Huh. I was kind of expecting the arms to move, not gonna lie.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign
God
to me.
damn, this thing is
Tis a
moving
land within
fast.
an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
Most likely.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
Could be.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
That it is. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people. Treacherous! Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Shake out fine.
The gauntlet runner takes
people,
to the water
probably.
in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Are we gonna, like, chill together? I mean, hey, we've got social link stuff to do now. Hulkenberg and Stroll, I believe.
You're speaking.
Good as fishing if you're keying on the leading. I'll stop if you slip overboard though, so be careful. Highs basically sometimes the fishing gear aren't actually using fish. Cool. You okay, Stroll?
Seriously.
Huh. Where's his brother at? He on deck? He storming our pantry, looking for stuff. Can I go back? Yeah. I'm looking around. I'm just curious.
All right then.
Let's go.
Head up to the watchtower. Down to the strategy. Where's this come down in the strategy room? I don't actually know. Oh, it's right here. Duh. I mean, where's his brother? Is he just chilling somewhere? In the engine room? Oh, this is an igniter? Oh my god. What? That's fucking sick. That's really cool. I didn't know it was an igniter. Alright, up to the front deck. Because I'm imagining if High's made, it's probably everyone's here, right? Yep.
Speaking of.
He does. Never seen him. What the fuck? I wasn't tripping. There's okay, yeah, there's like something following us.
Oh, jeez.
Let's fish.
The truth is,
Tailbait. Don't know where I got it from. through it and just give in to nap time.
The fight is on.
What did he catch? I hope it's something absurd.
Here's someone.
Lord of the Lake?
Here we go. Then...
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
If you look at this, I think we're, based on the map, we're on like a line where the seas meet, I think, for these two. The ocean might change color in a bit. Hi, nurse.
What? Got it.
Alright, Junah, what do you do?
Oh my.
Yeah, sure. I think we have Imagination 3, but no, we definitely do. We can do it with you.
Yeah.
But... But...
Huh. Interesting.
Alright.
Whoa, that is a lot of imagination. Whoa, what the hell? That was quite a bit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness. Sure.
Yes.
My sweat tilt up by a swing of quickly relieves one of concern over such What the hell?
Alright then.
No, we can't talk with them while we're here, naturally. Let's go fishing again, I guess. Why not? Is Hulkenberg gonna fish with us today? No? Where's Hulkenberg? Chilling somewhere? Whatever.
Oh, jeez. Understood.
The truth is...
Oh, can we not? Oh, we can't fish without bait? Damn. Okay. Well, we caught some things. Let's see if we can cook anything, I guess. I can see them. Oh, Hulkenberg's in there playing chess. Let's cook. Okay, do we have anything? Food shelf. Anything in the pantry we can loot? Briny salt. Okay. Fully restores MP for one ally. But we need milk and some other stuff. Well, we'll make
Let's check.
the Badoo.
Got it.
We've seen this animation like twice, so we're not watching it. Hi, Hulken. You were bad. Aw. Read the book. We gotta be imaginative.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty.
Right?
All right.
Oh, I need to find a. We need a book on tolerance then. Do we have a book on tolerance? Probably. Probably do.
All right.
Oh, cool. We finished the book, so we can start reading the others now.
Come look at this.
Whoa. It's gonna
the Gauntlet Runner halts.
It'd be cool to see stuff with them.
From
Those lot.
The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Now I'm curious. This thing's gotta be gorgeous. Based off Moore's. Oh my god. Hulkenberg looks afraid.
Incredible!
Well. Oi.
Hey. Nope.
Enough.
Oh, she's absolutely considering it.
Huh.
That is well. I see.
Let's go.
She wants to eat the random sea fish that shine.
All right.
I mean, understandable, I guess. Why not? See if they're tasty.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
It's a storm outside, oh boy.
What terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Most definitely.
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times.
They could be good allies if they weren't.
One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Junah. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Junah.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air and ear with a knife. What were you two on about?
Sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the paribus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell them you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Junah is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Now I'm curious, why does why do UG hate Paribus? Oh no.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Okay. We are at 56 minutes, gamers. We're stopping right here, and we are picking up literally the next day, I guess. See you next time, gamers.